very good evening to you. This is an English edition of Dalsan TV, Somalia's premier TV station. My name is Abdulrazak Ali, and let's have a look at some of our top stories. Somali military arrest Al-Shabaab bomb expert in Mudug region. Roaming livestock in the city face the X. 2 killed outside Johar court after the first half of the hearing. Welcome back to Dalsan TV English News. Armed gunmen have killed 2 men who were accused of murdering a 3-year-old boy whose body was found last night in Kulmis neighborhood of Johar town in Middle Shabelle. The deputy security chief of the Middle Shabelle region, Mohammed Ilmi, spoke to the press and stated that the gunmen who committed the murder were waiting for the accused outside the court at the time the first half of the trial ended.
Armed gunmen killed 2 men who were accused of murdering a 3-year-old boy whose body was found last night in Kulmus neighborhood of Johar town in Middle Shabelle region. The deputy security chief of the Middle Shabelle region, Mohammed Ilmi, spoke to the press and said that the gunmen who committed the murder were waiting for the accused outside the court after the first half of the trial ended. The assailants, who were part of the local militia fighting Al-Shabaab, fled the scene according to reports. Johar is the capital city of Shabelle state of Somalia. Johar is also the administrative capital of Middle Shabelle region of Somalia. Along with Baidawa, it's used to form the joint administrative capital of the transitional federal government, which it captured from the Islamic Courts Union. The city lies 90 kilometers along major north road of the national capital of Mogadishu.
In a strict action against animals roaming the streets of Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia, the Benadir administration has slaughtered over 20 cows. The action comes following multiple complaints of the roaming cows in Mogadishu, which is the most populous and the center of the federal government. In a strict action against animals roaming the street of Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia, the Benadir Regional Administration has slaughtered 20 cows. The action comes following multiple complaints of cows roaming in Mogadishu, which is the most populous and also the center of the federal government. Speaking to the journalist in Hamarjajab where the cows were slaughtered, the Benadir Regional Director of Development, Mohammed Soudi Mohamud, said the owners of the animals failed to pay a fine of $50 in 24 hours. Speaking to Dalsan Media, residents and entrepreneurs in Mogadishu complained about cattle within the area causing a menace to their businesses. According to the residents, the cattle feeding on garbage and crisscrossing the roads became an eyesore in the urban centers, Bakara Market, and thanked the government for the intervention. The vendors stated that the cattle have formed an interesting pattern of roaming around vegetables and green maize, selling points awaiting their mercy to at least throw away waste, which is now a rare precious meal to survive on. On several occasions, speeding motorists have rammed cattle, sheep and goats while crossing the road, leading to losses. Meanwhile, the Somali government has displayed a man who is allegedly a bomb expert for Al-Shabaab militants in the Mudug region. According to military officials, Salman Dadir was apprehended near the town of Amara in the Mudug region while carrying explosive devices. Somali government on Tuesday displayed a man who was allegedly an explosive expert for Al-Shabaab militants in the Mudug region. According to the military officials, Salman Dadir was apprehended near the town of Amara in Mudug region while carrying explosive devices. The military officials added that the government forces backed by Mudug forces and local militia destroyed Al-Shabaab bases in Imad village and the Harar Dere district in Mudug region, killing 12 Al-Shabaab fighters. In southern and central Somalia, Al-Shabaab currently control dozens of villages and towns. Somalia National Army Infantry Commander General Mohammed Tahlil Bihi said 117 Al-Shabaab fighters were killed in the most recent operations in central Somalia's Mudug region. General Bihi told Somalia state media that insurgents were killed during an intense 8-hour gun battle near Donyale, a district stronghold for Al-Shabaab, on Friday. Well, all walks of life joined the world in marking the Lovers' Day, a celebration marked 14th February of every year where lovers get to give gifts and show love to those who matter the most in their lives. Our very own Abdurrahman Yusuf has more.
14th of February is a day colored in red all over the world as lovers celebrate the Day of Love, Valentine's Day. Mogadishu, the capital city for Somalia, a nation that has been torn by war and mayhem for the last 3 decades, joined the world as soulmates exchanged gifts as a sign of adornment. Valentine's Day, also known as St. Valentine's Day or Feast of St. Valentine, is celebrated annually on February 14th. Sarah Udgon, a florist in Mogadishu, told Dalsan TV how business has been booming for the last few days. Udgon also voiced that they have been attracting customers cutting across all sets of gender and age.
saddexda maalin ugu dambeysay waxa waaye maalmo aad nooga duwanay ahayd runtii oo maxaa la dhalinyaro kaliya mar ii kariye maxaa waaye lamaano qurux badan oo imaanayeen saddexda maalin ugu dambeysay waxa waaye labadeen xarunba aad ugu duwaneed maalmaha kale waxay ahayd maalmo oo zaxmad zaayid oo ahayd runtii aad ugu faraxsana inaan aragno maxaa la Soomaali wax qaadanayso wallahi horta waxyaabaha ajiib kale waxa waaye in oo lamaanihi sabras isku sameynayaan haddana meesha iskugu imaanayaan arkaysid gabadhii ama wiilkii ayagoo is ogeyn oo sabras isku sameynayaan runtii maalintan anaga aad maalmaha kale nooga duwan tahay maadaama anaga aan ka shaqeyno maxaa la jaceyl iyo farxad aan ka shaqeyno maalintii jaceylka haday tahay anaga waxa waaye dukaankii dhan soo arkaysan waxa ka dhignay oo waxya iyo wadagarada ka dhignay.
Thank you so much for watching us here on Dalsan TV. My name is Abdulrazak Ali. Have a lovely evening.